Hey, it's VR Mousy. I wanted to share a little bit here about my LX transmission. This is the same Honda Civic transmission that I built that LSD and installed it into the pinion. That pinion is in here. I had a question from my guy at O'Reilly's actually, because we were having trouble lining up and finding the correct answer and the correct part numbers for the CV axle seals. Reason I'm asking is because my Minion here has a leak on the passenger side CV axle seal. Where that axle actually meets into the transmission and ties into it, the seal is leaking. And so, just to show, I've got one here on the bench. The transmission, that is. This isn't the same for the gearing as what's in the car right now, but it is the same as far as the bolts, all the connections, and the CV axle seals as well. So, he was saying that the seals in his computer, for whatever reason, show like they're the same part number for both parts. Here's one seal. I said, no way, dude. I said, I've torn too many of these things apart. And that's not easy with the phone in hand to make a video, but here's the second one. Now, looking at them from the top, they look pretty similar. The difference is in the outside diameter. Inside diameter is the same, because the CV axle sits the same where it meets the tranny. The difference you see is night and day here in the actual thickness of that seal from the center line out is different. He said that they were the same, or his computer said the same, or maybe he was just looking up the wrong stuff. I'm not sure, but I was there looking over his shoulder and it looked like he was looking right. So O'Reilly's computer may not be too smart when it comes to this. As far as which one is which, if you do find them in a parts supply house or what have you, we're looking at the back of the transmission right now. There's your hole for the starter. Again, as a reference, we'll use the Minion. So I've got my flat drop light in here, and that's the starter with the light shining on it there. Okay, the starter sits on the passenger side. So we go back to the transmission. The starter is the passenger side. So when you look at him, this is the driver's side one, and let's put him into the passenger side. You see that? It does not fit. Let's take the passenger side one and put it onto the passenger side. What do you know? That's nice and tight, like how a CV axle seal should sit. At that point, you need to tap him in and get him to seat. That's what I need. So to answer the question, they are different. Completely different. The inside diameters are the same. Outside diameter is different. And I asked him because I bought a couple. So this one is actually the one that I need. The larger of the two. Part number 91206 PL3A01. Honda stuff. That's the passenger side. That's where I'm leaking in here. Because actually, if I take the light and we look at, there's the CV axle itself. You can see the boot. If I can wiggle my fat arm in here enough to show you, look, see that line of grease on there? I'm actually weeping out of the seal, and you can't very well see. When I picked up, it actually cleaned my finger. Ha! But I'm weeping. I'm weeping fluid there. My tranny fluid is a little bit low. I run Synchro Mesh Pennzoil like this. I know it's not what Honda says to run, but god damn, it's so good. It just is smooth as hell. So that said, I know what I need, and I got what I need, and I'll hopefully put up another video soon of me tearing this thing apart, and we'll show you how to get at the pinion so that you can follow my last video and make the LSD happen in yours. Thanks for watching.